Now, a mountain is no longer just a mountain. In a legal shift, New Zealand has granted personhood to the Taranaki Maunga,
while recognizing it as a living entity with rights and protections. Our next story explains how this is not just a law, it is justice centuries in the making.
Those of that opinion will say aye. Aye. To the contrary, the ayes have it.
A new law redefines the relationship between nature and humans. New Zealand has taken the extraordinary step of granting personhood to one of its most iconic landmarks. Its Mount Taranaki now has a legal identity, Taranaki Maunga. The unprecedented move signals a profound reconciliation of indigenous rights with environmental stewardship. The landmark legislation marks a historic victory for the Maori people, whose ancestral connection to the 2,518-meter peak stretches back centuries. Granting personhood to the mountain represents a decisive break from colonial practices that systematically displaced indigenous guardianship.
But let me be really, really clear. Our tupuna never ceded sovereignty over our maunga. No raupatu, no act of government, no colonial decree could ever sever our connection with our maunga. We grew up knowing there was nothing anyone could do to make us any less connected.
The legal framework bestows upon Taranaki Maunga all the powers, duties and protections afforded to human beings under New Zealand law. The recognition serves as a powerful acknowledgement of historical wrongs, addressing the mountain's theft from local Maori communities during colonization. For generations, indigenous voices were silenced in decisions about the mountain's management, while hunting and sports groups wielded significant influence.
I acknowledge traditional Maori practices associated with the mountains were banned, while tourism was promoted. Pests such as possums were introduced and led to destruction of the native forest in some parts.
The recognition also echoes global reverence for sacred mountains. Hundreds of millions revered the Himalayas, the abode of snow, as the source of sacred rivers such as the Ganga, whose life-giving waters have sustained civilizations. Mount Kailash, located in Tibet's remote western region, is considered one of the most sacred mountains in Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism and Bon religions. Hindus believe it to be the abode of Lord Shiva, while Buddhists view it as the center of the universe. Similarly, Govardhana Hill in Vrindavan, the holy town in Uttar Pradesh, northern India, is revered for its association with Lord Krishna. As climate change threatens the world's most sacred and fragile landscapes, this decision in New Zealand sets a precedent. Will other nations follow suit?